What's up, guys? Today's video we're going to be doing we're going to be fixing the borders of the world. So let's get straight into it. Make sure you guys subscribe and tell me in the comments if you enjoyed this video. Alright, so here in North America, how great North America. So this border will be absolutely deleted because just looks bad. Why does Canada own it? And a nice river border like when Aiden's did the border fixing. Also this thing, it's really just lake, so just give that to Canada. I don't know why this border change isn't already changed, but it just looks better. And also, yeah, I'm not gonna be giving Canada Alaska, but they will be getting more Pacific coast. I really want to say specific, but no, it's Pacific. Just doesn't sound right. But like, yeah, it's Pacific, not specific. Yeah, this border, just, I don't know why Alaska has this tail. Maybe it's to like get a little bit more close, but well, actually it was because of Russia. It was because their colony in Alaska for Russia. So Canada gets more Pacific access, and I don't know why America owns it, because they already have a lot of Pacific access. I said Pacific a lot. So let's go to where I'm not going to say Pacific. Here in here, well, they are just going to be giving them Baja California. You know, what the heck? Let's unite California. Don't worry, I can delete that pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm using a pencil to draw this. Like, not an actual pencil, but you know what I mean. On the program that I use, which I told y'all, like the first video I've made in a while. Yeah. So that is the border. The border deletion, like, deleting borders is not good, but making new borders is good. And you know what I think should happen? Sorry, Mexico, you're just losing land. A Yucatan country over here. You could barely see it on the map. You think Yucatan is, like, we're so used to Yucatan being part of Mexico, but no. It's its own country. Central America, I was about to say Asia, looks good. I like it here. Now South America looks good. Just gonna make a few changes, not too much changes, because there's barely anything here to change. Like, these borders are probably like one of the oldest borders here, but no, it's not the oldest border. Probably one of the oldest borders on the world, because these borders go back to colonial times. And the American borders, they don't. So Colombia literally just lost both of their things. Everybody must know that thing they have in Peru. I don't know why they have that, but nobody really knows this thing. It's a tiny thing they have in Brazil and stuff, and yeah, it just bothers me, I can't believe I drew that so perfectly. That's actually crazy. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about fixing the borders. Venezuela borders, they look fine. Peruvian borders kind of like block off their coast, man. That's not cool. So, you gotta give them this, but in trade for that. I don't know why I sounded like that, but yeah. These borders are looking good. Yeah, I like that border. I like that. If this offends y'all, sorry. Probably not gonna do anything in the Balkans. I'd give me a lot of hate. Yeah. Even though barely any people watch my videos. Actually, I shouldn't be saying that because a lot of people have been watching my videos lately. So yeah. All right, let's go to South America. Yeah, you know this was gonna happen. All of you guys knew this was gonna happen. Plus the unification of Hispaniola. Yeah. So Chile gets that, and I feel like there's something. Oh, yeah, here. I don't know why they have this. I'm gonna give this to Paraguay, but maybe this, this northern part. Yeah, I'm gonna give that to Brazil. So, slice up the Argentinian panhandle, and yeah. I feel like Uruguay should be part of Brazil, but I'm not going to do that because Uruguay just, I'm just going to leave it there. Yeah. Alright, Argentina lost land, but they get the Falklands. You guys can't even see it. Yeah, they get the Falklands. And these are the borders of South America plus North America. I don't think anything else should be changed. Like, this is a river border. That's just purchases. And then that's my fixed border. And then this looks clean. That looks clean. Oh, yeah, here. Just gonna unite all of them. But for French Guyana, these guys are gonna get the northern part. And Brazil will get the southern part. I'm sorry, France, but yeah. Let's just get it. That's how it's gonna go. Here. Now Brazil has gotten bigger. They're already a little bit too big. That's yeah, that's not a shocker, but yeah, they got a little bit more land, free land. Iberia, high. Unification, not high. But in this one, yes, very high. Because they are gonna just do it right now. Yeah. Uh-huh. The unification of Iberia. Let's go. Alright. You know what's gonna happen. The unification of Ireland under the UK, of course. Like, why wouldn't it be under the UK? I'm just kidding. It's under Ireland, and yeah, Ireland is now happy. And now Ireland can finally have good relations with the UK, but nobody really has good relations with the UK. Just kidding. That was a joke. For Germany, yeah, guys, we don't want any world wars happening. So, yeah, that's the border for Germany. No, I'm just kidding. But for Russia, I'm sorry, your warm water seaports, yeah, they're all gone. They're gonna be to Poland and Lithuania. Speaking of Poland and Lithuania, after they gained Kaliningrad, splitting it, there's no reason to split it because y'all just united very smoothly. So yeah. Poland, Lithuania is back. Yippee! Alright, this border just, it doesn't make sense. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I see the problem. Poland and Lithuania cannot unite because they are the Baltics that need to be united. Not 2 countries uniting, 3 countries are uniting. Over here in Finland. I said that like I don't know the country. Yeah. Finland's gonna be gaining a lot of land here. With Russians watching this video. I bet no Russians are watching this video though. Because I have a limited audition. If you are Russian watching this video, this border just looks better. I'm sorry. It's the borders, man. It's the borders. I just like this. Finland is gonna have a good day today because they will also get this. Yippee, Finland. Finland has been through a lot. It could beat Russia. Well, it could kick them out of their country like twice, and then they'll lose eventually because it's Russia, guys. But China is definitely stronger than Russia. And Finland has gotten a greater Finnish empire. Here in Belarus, looking pretty good. And here in East Asia, Eastern Europe, I mean Central Europe. Sorry, Poland, and some people else that want to be Western European. People say rich countries are Western European. The United States is Western European. Nigeria, Western European. Australia, Western European. China, India, Japan, South Korea, Russia, Turkey, Saudi Arabia. Yeah, a lot of countries. Well, not a lot, but a majority of countries would be Western European. Yeah, because these Eastern Europeans say the West is better. And I'm not going to say anything about that. Okay. Here. So, alright. I'm going to give Slovenia some glaze. Because, yeah. They've been through a lot. I don't think Italy controlled all Slovenia. Because, wasn't it partition between Yugoslavia and Italy? Because, Italy had all of this, and then Yugoslavia had that. So I don't really know, but yeah, Slovenia will be getting glazed here. Because, yeah. Also, I don't like that border, so I'm gonna make it just straight. Just straight up, straight. Alright, that actually looks very good. Here in the Benelux, I'm kind of late on that, but I bet you guys know what's happening here. Everybody should know what's happening here. The unification of Benelux. Also, I'm going to draw the line. So it's not really the unification of Benelux no more. So it's really just the unification of Northern Dutch. Yep. I know this line is wrong. I'm not really into that part. You know what? I will make good of it. Because that looks terrible. Yeah. This. That looks better. I like that. So yeah, I think, the Balkans. Yeah. Alright, so Moldova will get this. Uh, I've always I always felt like these guys should just unite into Croatia and Herzegovina. Yep, Croatia and Herzegovina. Kosovo is gonna be seen independent. Sorry, all Serbians, but once again, I don't think Serbians are watching this. Not gonna lie. Yeah, Moldova will get all of that, but the Russians are kicked out of Crimea, and the Ukraine war has just ended. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that. And Turkey, thrice. So let's just sink Istanbul to have like a better, standing in like stuff, like trade, and like you could get more rich from this. Like you could still keep your exclave, but like, come on. Now the Black Sea is more united. Guys, I am clearly just joking because I just reset that. No, that's not gonna happen. But Turkey, you will not completely lose your exclave. But Bulgaria will be getting this because that is too much problems. And for these islands, Turkey will be getting all of this because there's no reason why they are at Turkey's coast and Greece owns them. I should be careful with my words. But I bet all Turkish people are happy. But no, not the Grekish. But for exchange, you have to get out of Cyprus, Turkey. Yeah, I bet all Turkish people just dropped their jaw. Well, yeah. You're gonna have to stop recognizing Northern Cyprus. Because, I don't know. In Britain, why did I say Britain like that? The British have to get out of Cyprus, leaving Cyprus one whole. These microstates, man, they really just make me mad. Can delete them. Sorry, Vatican. To Pope Francis. I'm sorry, Pope Francis. You were a great guy. Sad that you died. But I barely even know anything about you. But still, gotta put in my honors. Alright, well, I'm deleting all of these microstates. Liechtenstein is now Switzerland. Yeah, Switzerland. And Switzerland accidentally, totally invaded Liechtenstein, but they really just annexed it, breaking their neutrality, and then Switzerland goes rogue because they're mad. But that doesn't matter. Also, Italy gets Corsica, of course. France got some land up here, and probably Corsica's a really well Italian-speaking place, I think. Probably. Now let's get rid of the problems of the world. So, no, it's not Caucasia, but I'm just going to be uniting Caucasia like I've united the Benelux and the Baltics. Yeah. So now they have a coastline on both sides. Now, everybody thinks Georgia's landlocked, but they border the Black Sea. That would mean Romania is landlocked. Ukraine is landlocked. Turkey is not landlocked because they also border the Mediterranean. Bulgaria is landlocked. No. Georgia is not landlocked, so just gotta clarify that. Because a lot of people do think they're landlocked. Okay, here in Central Asia. First, the Uzbeks will be getting this. Looks pretty nice. And no, I'm not gonna do a line across like that. That just looks ugly. And just don't mess with Kazakhstan. I'm sorry, Turkmenistan, but Kazakhstan will be getting that little hook thing. And yeah, it's home to the Greater Kazakh Empire. And also, guys, Ada just posted a new civilization video, just like a couple days ago for members, of course. But yeah, it's pretty good. I'm not gonna spoil anything if you guys watch Ada's, because I know you guys will. Also, don't look at the comments, because this one comment literally just spoiled the whole thing. I was kind of mad, but at the same time, I'm like, what? It's crazy. A little bit of a hint. A fascist reign is ending. So keep that in mind if you're gonna watch it. All right, Kyrgyzstan's huge, bigger than Tajikistan now, and the borders are looking pretty good, you know. All right, T. Central Asia is probably still looking like a mess. It's just a messy place. Pakistan will be getting that. I was not sure if that was Pakistan. And I'm not going to say the country bigger than them that they border. I'm like Pakistan. Also, China, why? I think, yeah, Tajikistan will be getting this because I want to be nice. Does that look good? Yeah, kind of does. Alright, anyways. Yep. Now they have a round border. I think I actually like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright. Over here in Korea, you know what we're doing. Doing. Korean Peninsula is united, and I'm not going to explicitly explain who united the peninsula. It was Jesus. It was God. Yep, they united the peninsula. Jesus said, stop fighting, just unite. Because these borders are looking terrible. India will gain some land. They will integrate Bangladesh into their territory. And that's even more population for them. Because Bangladesh has like one of the top 10 population. I think behind Nigeria. I'm not too sure on population, but on military ranking, I think I'm even worse. So the population goes like India, China, America, Indonesia, I think, Brazil, maybe I'm not too sure on the 5th place. Then Nigeria, then someone after, and then I think it's Bangladesh, but yeah. I am not sure on population, plus military. Alright. Now here in Southeast Asia, Taiwan, independent. Sorry to all the Chinese out there, but it just has to happen. But if you're in favor for the Chinese, then I don't know, put hate comments in the comments. Cause yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to fix the borders here. More countries means good stuff, even though I'm just deleting countries left and right, like Belgium and Luxembourg, and like all the Baltic nations, and North Korea, South Korea, Portugal, all of Iberia. So yeah, just Don't believe me. Now Thailand looks good. Alright. Malaysia will be getting Brunei, and also they will be getting the whole island of Borneo because their country's not too big. If you never knew, put down in the comments where Malaysia's capital is in. Is it in the mainland or the island? Whoa. I'm gonna put it down in the comments. Cause yeah, I can't say it in the video because I said guess. So yeah. Well, anyways. Oh my gosh. Papua New Guinea. Yay. Oh my gosh, Indonesia. How much islands are you just gonna be up in? Like, just, yep. Timor-Leste or East Timor will get all of Timor. And actually, I'm going to be generous and give them this, that, and that. So all that, East Timor. Sorry, Indonesia, you just lost like a lot of your country. So, yeah. All of Oceania should just unite. It's a pretty small place, so it's really the only continent that like each country could unite because they're so similar in a way. All right. Oh, we're gonna be back in Southeast Asia. Well, Cambodia, I'm not gonna say any. I don't even know anything about Cambodia. And Laos, you're gonna be annexed by Vietnam, forming Indochina. I don't know if I should do that. I don't know if I can do that. But, hey. Now, Indochina was a colony of France. Then France lost it, and then the Vietnam War happened. So, yeah, they just split apart. But, now in the Middle East, I don't really think. It's kind of like the Balkans. I can't really do anything here. But, it's borders, guys. Come on. So, for all the Americans who fought in the Iraq War, sorry, that was just for nothing. I am really just kidding. You guys fought for a reason. Yeah. We don't talk about these two. Bye-bye. Okay. Now the Arabian Peninsula is really a peninsula. The Arabian Peninsula is the biggest peninsula. So it should just be united, you know. It's a huge peninsula, but so. Did I like ask if it was a huge peninsula? No, I didn't. But we're gonna get back to the Arabian Peninsula because why does Turkey own this? That just looks stupid on the world map. And maybe it means something. Maybe there's a major city there. But I don't care. Syria will be getting that. You're welcome, Syria. And, you know, Jordan, Saudi Arabia have good relations. So might as well just unite, you know. So, yeah. They're going to be, well, uniting with all countries in Arabia, especially Bahrain. Bahrain and Qatar have such similar flags. This little exclave, I don't know why Oman owns that. That's, oh my gosh, that stutter was crazy. I said that so much times. Yeah, that just makes me mad. Especially the word that. Somalia will be getting this island. But for exchange, they will be making a release, something bigger than the island. So yeah. Alright. Somaliland is now a country. Recognized by like every country in the world. Oh, maybe except the US. I don't know. The US is just different. And now we're in Africa. It's pretty quick. That was very quick, actually. And I am 30 minutes into recording. This is like this is probably gonna be a 30-minute recording for y'all. Well, anyways, here in Africa. So the Suez Canal, yeah, it's a good canal and stuff, but just why not sink the Sinai Peninsula? You know, I was about to say Suez Peninsula. That's completely wrong. I remember the two nations that I sunk. One of them had the Sinai Peninsula. Then they just sunk for some apparent reason. But I'm not going to say that reason. Also, Lebanon could sink. I'm sorry. You're also in the crossfire of those two nations. So, yeah. Now, the Red Sea has a clear passage to the Mediterranean. So, that's good. Yippee. Okay. Africa is now isolated. So let's fix this isolation continent. Just forget about these two. Actually, 3. Because Antarctica. Actually, 4. Because Oceania. So there's 4 continents that are isolated and 3 that are not. They're all next to each other. So yeah. We're gonna go back to Europe because I didn't do something. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I forgot to do this. Bam. Czechoslovakia and Austria-Hungary bordering each other. Yo, like, that's crazy. Well, back to Africa. So, where we're gonna be fixing first, of course, is in Sudan. Sudan and South Sudan should be united. It's a no-brainer. Like, I know South Sudan wanted their independence because, yeah, they want to be part of Sudan, but the borders, man, the borders. And also, why do they have this? I think that's actually part of Ethiopia. It's just a claim of Sudan. So Ethiopia gets that, and also Ethiopia will be gaining more land. Jeez. So Djibouti and Eritrea will be getting annexed by Ethiopia, letting Ethiopia have a coastline because really everybody they border Ethiopia. They are not gonna let them have a coastline. All right, with over here fixed, let's go to here. So in the northern part, I'm gonna give this place no data to Morocco because that just looks better. Not gonna lie. Sorry, all no data people. Tunisia will be getting annexed by Algeria. They have such a similar shape, like India and Bangladesh. Like, really, Bangladesh is the small version of India. Tunisia is the smaller version of Algeria. Okay. Chad will be getting this. Why does Cameroon have this? And Nigeria will be getting that. Pretty good. But they will be getting this. Yippee. Cameroon must be very mad at me. 'Cause, yeah. Anyways, let's erase the border. Chad, Chad still looks like a face. Like, just look at Chad right now. It still looks like a face. Just, you know, a little less facey, but still looks like a face. I don't know what I mean by facey. Anyways, Nigeria gets more land plus more population, but they don't really need more population, so guess that's a plus. And this tiny part, I don't know why Carr owns it. Maybe colonial reasons, but they were both owned by France. But once Cameroon was owned by Germany and Tanzania and Namibia, so. And northern Papua New Guinea. Germany was just bad, downright bad at colonizing. Germany was just doing their thing. But, yeah, Nigeria will also get Benin, aka extra population. And Nigeria will also be annexing India. Do you think I'm not serious? Well, I am. April Fools. It's not even April Fools. As a YouTuber, I forgot to upload on April Fools because I didn't have time. Yeah, I was at my family's house. You know, like, I'm a child, so of course I have to go to Easter. And of course I'm going to stay there longer than I should. So yeah. It was fun but boring at the same time. Like, just staying there at night. It's not too cool. Well, the Gambia shouldn't exist. It should be part of Senegal. And then that union that Guinea-Bissau and Cape Verde had, yeah, they're gonna have that union again. Because, I said so. And you know what? Who else is gonna be joining this? Guinea. Not Papua New Guinea. Guinea. And Senegal. Because, yeah, Senegal is like that. Shout out to all Senegalians. Comment if you're from Senegal. But I don't think anybody in my audience, once again, is from Senegal. Alright, Liberia is now American. So, yeah. Now, there's still a lot of fixing to do in Africa. Like, here. Yeah, these two just should be part of South Africa. And you know what I think should happen? A South African Union between all countries in South Africa. Shocker. But, yeah, this is going to be a pretty big country. Have you guys seen the low taper fade meme recently? It's kind of going down. But, enough about low taper fade. We're talking about borders here. Alright. Yeah, Mozambique is in the crossfire of the South African Union. The South African Union will be taking this by demand. And also, it's a river border. Can't complain. Like this is a river border. But I don't know why America didn't just take that. And also Yucatan. But, hey, I could just give it to them right now. No, I'm not going to be offending too much people. That's going to offend a lot of people. But, yeah. South Africa. Yippee. United. Okay. Here in Malawi. I'm sorry, Malawi. You're just gonna be erased off the map. Alright. Border looks pretty good. It's a straight line, not gonna lie, so yeah, I like straight line borders. But Mozambique will just be going in. Guys, not like that. So yeah. Mozambique just got like 3 times bigger. and 3 times smaller. So they technically are same size. Now they look like that weird kid. It's like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it because I don't have a face cam. Well, I can show my face. I just don't know how to. It's complicated. I can't even show my face. My mother restricts it. That's fine because, yeah. Listen to your parents, guys. Alright. Now we are done with this video. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, we still got things to fix. So, here. Yep. So, they are gonna unite. And unite smoothly. Because they really just have the same lid. Also, Angola's exclave. No. Yeah. I think I fixed these borders pretty well. Except for these guys. I don't know. I don't know what to do with them. So, this is actually a Cape Verdean empire. Or like my parents like to say it. I mean, my mother, and my grandma. Cabo Verde. So, my home place plus Nigeria. Yeah, they have this huge empire now. I said it's a unification totally between Cape Verde and Guinea-Bissau. It's not just the Cape Verdean Empire. Because they are not too big. So, yeah. I got a little thirsty. That's why you hear water noises. Some good water. If you haven't drank water today, drink some water. That's how you get a kidney stone. First of all. My teacher told me that story. And, ever since they told me that, I've been paranoid ever since. So yeah, don't juice is good. Like, I know it tastes good, but while you're drinking juice, also drink some water on the way, you know? Especially kids. Grown-ups, like, this conversation is for kids. So yeah, guys, just drink water. I don't know how this got to fixing the borders to the world to drinking water. But, I think I fixed these borders pretty well. That's gonna do it for the end of this video. But wait, let me explain everything. So America got this. Canada got their tail thing. Baja California is now just California, Yucatan. Central America's fine. Hispaniola. South Africa, a couple of changes. This straight line, this thing, this unification, this, and nothing happened here, and this, and the Falklands. Here in Britain, Ireland, let's go. Iberia, let's go. France, let's go. So all of these guys are, well, except Britain, they are not happy. So, yeah. Germany, nothing changed. Czechoslovakia and Austria-Hungary are back. Slovenia is back. The Benelux is united partially. Croatia and Herzegovina. These guys are staying the same, except they get that and that. Moldova, bigger Moldova. Ukraine, they get Crimea. Belarus, they get that little thing. Finland changed a lot. Baltic Union, Poland, Kaliningrad, yippee. Caucasian Union, and not really a lot in Central Asia. So they get that thing. What the heck? They get that thing. They get that thing. They get that thing. Yeah. Alright. This thing of Afghanistan. Yeah, they get that. India, they annex Bangladesh and Sri Lanka because I don't know why Sri Lanka even exists. No offense, but just Thailand gets that panhandle or tail. Some people like to call it because of Adas. Yeah. Over here, Korea and Japan also gets Sakhalin. You know, feel like Sakhalin should be Japanese. Taiwan independence, Indochina, yippee. Malaysia is huge. Probably got some influence in Indonesia. Just JK. East Timor got a huge island empire. I maybe gave them a little bit more land than before. Papua New Guinea united. Actually, Oceania united. So I don't know why I'm calling these by their separate names. But Oceania is going to be like this. Yep. Like this. They are going to be... Yeah. Alright, Arabia united. Jordan. These three countries that are surprisingly flat. Yeah. Turkey just lost land, but barely any. At least they got to keep Istanbul. Egypt lost the Sinai. Trade going through them is now less, as they share it with these two, and there's probably like tensions, because they're the ones, well, the whole world wants to drain the Sinai Peninsula. That now trade is easier. Algeria, Tunisia unite. Morocco and No Data unite, and also they get these islands, plus these. But the Iberian Union to keep those Portuguese islands. Cape Verde has a huge empire. Nothing is happening here except for Nigeria and Cape Verde. Surprisingly, I gave both of my countries empires. Yeah, I'm being biased. Chad gets land, surprisingly. Sudan unites. Ethiopia gets land. Somaliland is free. Somalia is fixed. But they do get these islands. The DRC and the DRC, or the Republic of the Congo. Still the RC and the DRC, they unite. Cameroon, they lose this little, what the heck? They lose this little bubble. They had in Nigeria and this panhandle that everybody deletes. So, but they do get this tiny piece of land here. Angola loses their exclave. Malawi just doesn't exist. And Tanzania gets Rwanda and Burundi. They get all of South Africa. Yippee. So, that is gonna do it for today's video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I know I haven't recorded in a while, but I really hope y'all enjoyed it. But of course, there's gonna have to be one more thing in Europe. It's not really about the borders. It's just, they should just unite. Russia has finally gained land. All right, I will see y'all later. Peace out. Get ready for the next video. It's gonna be civilization, of course. Bye bye.